Hello and welcome. So, once again, I am here with a very interesting topic: why many people are stuck into their 9 to 5 kind of routine job. They are very frustrated. They have so many ambitions in their life. They deserve more. They are thinking to quit the job, but still they are unable to quit the job. So, in reality, this is a story of every third person who is doing a job. Let me tell you, you are not alone. There is a story of every third person who is doing a job. Okay. And within this video, while discussing this topic, I'm going to add my own personal experiences, my struggle, and the tools I have used to quit the job, to achieve the financial freedom, and to grow my business. So you will get lot of insights from my side also. So let's first study about the three main reasons very quickly that why many people are unable to quit their job. Number one, they want to quit job because of frustrations, right? This is a perfect reason that I'm so frustrated, I'm unable to move, I'm getting exhausted, and sometimes I deserve more. I'm not getting more. I'm so much capable, but I'm not getting promoted. I have so many capabilities. I have too much potentials, but my organization, my company, my boss doesn't use my potential at all, right? Second thing, I have this big idea, but I'm not validating for years. So there are people who are working in the corporate sector daily. Whenever they have a coffee or drinks with their colleagues or friend, they'll discuss about this big business idea. It could be a software engineering, it could be pharmaceutical, it could be marketing, it could be anything, right? So what happens is on a daily or weekly basis, they would discuss this kind of ideas, right? Which is so good in their mind, but they are unable to validate it. And these things keep on happening daily, monthly, weekly, year after year. And final third means not focusing on the plan B, but focusing on the quitting. What is the meaning of this? That many of these people are so focused on quitting the job that they are not able to work on the alternative solution, which is plan B. That if I work on my business or my idea or whatsoever an alternative solution, so that will automatically help to me to quit my job, right? So these are the main three factors or three reasons I have filtered out by understanding my own story, my own life struggle, and by understanding other people which I came across so far. So let me give you a little bit an inside story about myself so you will understand it better. That I was working in different technological sectors and etc. And yes, there was a time where I used to feel so much frustration. Oh, same monotonous job, answering to the supervisor, managers. Many managers or supervisors are not at all good. They will do the favoritism, bias. You will not get the nice project. So, corporate politics, politics from the colleagues, and not getting proper appraisal, and so many things. So, frustration is a broad topic, but we know what is the meaning of frustration, right? So it used to keep on adding me, and many a times I felt no, I deserve more. My these colleagues are not good enough. My boss is not good enough. I deserve more position. I deserve nice position, and so many things. And I understand that many of these things could be true because it is possible that you are working in a company or an organization which has too much politics. Maybe your colleagues are not good at all. Maybe your boss is very insecure person, or your employer is doing favoritism. So I don't want to deny your own frustration because I've gone through this journey. So I understand that I had many genuine reasons to feel frustration, but I also had many fake reasons for the frustration, right? And so I'll give you one example. Let's say one genuine reason of frustration or deserving more is that you know inside that you have capability to do more. You have more capabilities to achieve in this organization compared to your colleagues, but due to one way or another reason, you have some kind of disagreement with your boss or employer, and you are not given a chance. That happens, right? So that is a genuine reason. Another reason is that fake frustration. What is the meaning of fake frustration or a frustration which is not adding any value? For example, if I think that this organization or this company or these colleagues are not good or whatsoever reason, I should be quick enough to work on an alternative. Either I should change the company or change my field or start working on myself, right? Because complaining week after week, complaining month after month, adding to the frustration, blaming the colleagues, blaming the boss, HR department is not going to solve anything. So that is I would consider as fake frustration that I'm not dealing with the reality. This is how this company works. Maybe I should change the company or maybe I should do my business or whatsoever I want to do, right? So that is first phase that I went through frustration month after month, year after year, right? Now the second thing, I also had many ideas in terms of technology or startup and it was addictive. Let me tell you, I have so many colleagues right now who many times approach me that wow, you are able to quit a job, you are able to start a business, you now have a financial freedom, you are traveling, this, or something like that. And they approach me with their idea, right? But here is the tragedy. Many people I know were constantly talking about this one or two ideas month after month, year after year. And inside in their mind, they are so successful with this idea. And everyone believes that their idea is unique. It's just that because they don't have time or because they don't have money, they're unable to implement it. So I have one friend since last 4 year or 5 years he's like addicted for the fast food business, that I have this concept of sandwiches and burger and it will be so qualitative and so unique and nobody can compete. He's talking about the same idea since last 5 years, imagine. And his excuse is he doesn't have a time and he doesn't have a money. But let me tell you the fact, most of the entrepreneurs who are able to become successful has to handle the challenge of not having time and not having money. Now, there could be an argument. I was also giving argument to myself. No, if you look at the successful story of many entrepreneurs, then you will see that many of them would have a nice background. I'm coming from a very struggling family. I had my own reasons, and many of my reasons were valid actually, right? But then, let me tell you the reality. One time I thought that yes, I may have unique challenges in terms of my financial background, my responsibility, anything. But then what? I have two options. Either I can execute something with minimum time and minimum resources, or entire life will be gone like this. So what is possible? Can I just sit around and argue that no, other people are able to do business or quit job or they are making more because their family background was okay, they had more money, they have more support system? No. Whatsoever your situation, accept whatsoever the resources, start with that, but you start somewhere. Don't become addicted to an idea. If you think that you are doing a job and you have this wonderful idea which is so qualitative, let me tell you, every third person in the world who is doing a job feels the same. There is no any difference, and it's one kind of drug or addiction that you just feel good about yourself, that you know what, I'm just doing a job but I have this idea, and it just somewhere satisfy your ego and keeps you in a trap. Validated idea fast to understand whether it is right or wrong, start on a small basis, okay? Third one, not focusing on a plan B. I think this is a major thing. Many people are obsessed with quitting job. So they focus on quitting job, quitting job, quitting job, quitting job, which adds to more frustration. But understand that if I move my energy, my focus towards my business, or whether I want to become a YouTuber, whether I want to travel and earn money, whether I want to start a fast food business, whether I want to code website, whatsoever you are thinking, right? If you start, the moment you start, you are jumping into the reality. Slowly, trial and error. If you are able to work, if you focus, then the byproduct of your work is quitting the job. So let's say there is someone who wants to start a fast food business, doesn't have time, doesn't have resources. So what he or she will do is that he would prepare nice sandwiches, burger at home, open a Facebook or Instagram account. They're telling to their or nearby people that you know what, I'm making homemade burgers and sandwiches and fresh juice. And if you want to have it, just message me or DM or something like that. Or he or she is telling to their colleagues or friends that you know what, I'm making fresh. burgers and sandwiches and fresh juice. And if you want, just let me know. So I have seen this one couple with whom I have worked, and they've worked on this plan, and their sandwiches and burgers were so good. They will prepare so many things in night, and they will make fresh them in the morning. They'll take the orders via their social network or their groups, and they would be delivering it within the office, or just, and then they collaborated with like their colleagues working in another offices will just drop by and pick up 20 or 30 sandwiches or something. So they did face lots of challenges, but after like 3 years they were able to quit job. And then they, what happened is, then they collaborated with many companies wherein the employees were complaining that they need a fresh food sandwich, but a good healthy sandwich, fresh juice but healthy sandwich. So they have many friends in different companies. It's just an informal collaboration, but they were able to do that. And right now, while making this video, they are on this amazing space in their life, that they have their own website, they have their Instagram, they have added so many salads, breakfast option, and so many things, vegan, non-vegan, so many things. So that is something that if you focus on your plan B, then automatically you will be able to quit job. But daily, if you think, oh, I want to quit a job, oh, I have an idea, oh, I'm very frustrated, then every third person feels that how you are able to quit the job. So understand why I have filtered these reasons. You may relate with them or your colleagues or your friends. So at the end of the day, if I want to summarize, or if I want to give you a keynote or something, a dose, then let me tell you, start small. Whatsoever you are thinking, start small. Fail. You will fail, you will understand, you will make mistake, but don't worry. Then resume, correct your mistake, and then keep on working into same direction, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error, and you will be on your way somewhere. And if you are lucky, if you have a colleague, if you have a life partner, if you have a friend who is passionate about this thing at an initial stage, is not looking for, he or she is not looking for too much money right now, but just want to work hard with you to get out from this job and to focus on some kind of business, then you will be very lucky. You will enjoy this journey, because together you guys will make mistake. Together you will motivate with each other. Together we will plan out something. Together you will share the burden, and together you will able to resume and grow yourself. Right? But it's hard to get those kind of colleagues or friends who do not have an ego at initial stage, who do not are not that greedy right away talking about the money, but just want to put 1 or 2 years working together to resolve the problems and then grow yourself out of the corporate job. Okay. So I hope you have learned from this video. I have shared my personal insights also to make sure that I can give you the real dose of the world rather than just talking about theoretically. You can comment your own experiences and ideas about this video also. See you in the next video.